Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're going to be doing a squad builder for you guys. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys one of my favorite teams that I have played with this whole year, and that I played with for a while. You know, during the year, in the beginning, I kind of struggled, and up to kind of like a couple weeks ago, I struggled to find a team that I really do like. But now, we are going to go ahead and build a team that I really like in FUT Champs. 4-3-2 formation is what we do start with, guys. Leave a like on the video if you haven't already. Let me know what you guys think of this team, and let me know what players I could go ahead and buy to improve it. I know there are some that I could definitely improve on. So we're going to get into it. Before we get into it, I just wanted to say that these teams are nothing like any of the Premier League teams you see, like the Baez, Valencia, Alba, Vital Boateng, Farman. We're not going to see any of that. It's a bit more original, except there are a couple players that are still a bit overused just because they're the most meta players. But we're going to go ahead and start from the back and work up to the front. Take note of the top left name or the squad name, just because that kind of represents who we have in the team up front in the left wing spot. So to start it off, we're going to go in the goalkeeper spot. We are going to go for a Calcio 8 goalkeeper. One of the best goalkeepers I've used this year. We have Samir Handanovic, 87 rated. He now has an 88 rated card. I have him untradeable, but he has 58 games played for me, and I love him. He has saved me so many times. He has these games. He's very similar to Ralph Fairman in my opinion. So I definitely do recommend him if you're looking for a Calcio 8 goalkeeper. He is the best one I have used. I think I used Buffon. I'm not sure if I've used Buffon, but I haven't heard too many great things about him, and I just don't want to go ahead and risk him for a weekend league. So Handanovic has been fantastic, and you can go for any Calcio A goalkeeper if you want to build this squad yourself. And yeah, I recommend you guys build this squad, because this squad has definitely switched or changed everything for me, especially in the weekend league. So we have these two center backs, Manolas and Benatia. Benatia has an 85 rated upgrade ratings refresh, and he has an 87 rated inform, which I would have, but I don't have enough coins because of the team that I have built. So Benatia right here, 74 pace, 85 defending, 82 physical. Doesn't look crazy good, but still looks very solid with medium high work rate, 6'3", 3-star weak foot, 41 games played for me. These stats are just out of this world. I love this card so much. He has saved me so many times, and it seems like for Benatia, the AI plays really well for him, or as him, so he gets in those blocks without me actually making those blocks, which is very helpful as well. But we have Costa Manolas, 58 games played, 1 goal, 1 assist, 5,000 coins, very cheap with a shadow card. This guy feels so fast on the ball. His defending and physical is just great, and you can't go wrong with Costa Manolas. You know, in the beginning, I didn't really want to use him, especially because it's a bit more difficult to link him to players, but I went ahead and tried him out. So I got his strong link at right back, which there are two in Karstorp and Florenzi. So I bought Karstorp for 1,200 coins, played with him for 2 games, then I got rid of him. I didn't like him at all. His stats aren't just not very good, except for stamina, aggression. He's just a pace bag, basically. He's not very good at all. So you want to go for Florenzi, whose in-game stats are incredible, just all-around stats. Can finish if he gets in positions as well. In my opinion, that aggression makes up for the strength that he doesn't have, and the shadow card is necessary just so he can keep up with the high-end players. Gives a strong link to Manolas, meaning he does not need any more links. And then at left back, we go for Benatia's strong link, which is going to be Alexandra, one of the best left backs in the game, the best left back I think I've probably ever used in this game, I should say. High work rates, left foot, 67 games played, 1 assist. Love this card. He's just very solid. He doesn't get bullied off the ball. He's just good with the ball at his feet, and overall does a really good job at holding off players like Messi and Bale and all those guys, Thierry Henry, all these people that we do have. By the way, this whole defense, maybe except Florenzi, is super reliable. In any 50-50 situations where I have to outbody someone, I will almost always win them, except Benatia. I remember once his aggression at 82 is a bit low, and with his inform, when we take a look at his inform really quick, we go for inform I don't care about Benny Failhaver. What am I doing? Benatia. There we go. 87 rated Benatia. 86 aggression is much better, and those stats for that card are ridiculous. I want to buy that card, and I think I might buy him if I have enough coins after FUT Champs rewards, which I most likely will. So I might go ahead and upgrade Inform Benatia. I just want to do the squad builder because it's probably going to be the last weekend league I use this whole squad. I'm going to revamp the squad just because I want to go ahead and try something new. You know, I want to try out the new players. I want to try Inform Emre Can. I want to try Leroy Sané. I want to try Ederson from this week's Team of the Week. There's just so many players I want to try, and I kind of want to enjoy my time with this game, you know, especially during the weekend league. So today, not today, in this position, right center mid, we're going to go for Bakayoko. 82 rated. There's not much that I can say about this guy that you guys don't already know. Just great overall. Yeah, an absolute machine. Is a great CDM in my opinion. Fantastic. Great player. Next up, we have probably one of the players, the only player I have never used before last weekend league. Fernandinho. Before last weekend, I had never used him before. If you're wondering why does he have no games played for you, I listed mine up accidentally, just like this. I was like, let me go to the transfer market. Let me go down to compare price. But I think I cooked one too many times. Or I went from starting, I did up twice from here, and it's stuck on the list on transfer market. I pressed A, and it listed in for 700 starting price and 70,000 by now. But he sold for 40K, so it wasn't too bad. But Fernandinho was great for me. Didn't get crazy amount of goals or assists, but his medium high at 5'10", great weak foot and skill moves. Interceptions and slide tackle are definitely noticeable with the aggression he brings to the team. It's something that you don't get from many midfielders in the Prem, and he just works perfectly. I decided to buy him because I heard Nick and Bateson talking about his red card and his normal card, and I just wanted to go ahead and give him a shot. At the center mid spot, we have an untradeable, actually, one that I get into all these squads that basically bumps up the price. If you don't already have him, or you can just go for any. Well, actually, no, you do need Rui Costa because of the links he gives. So he gives the link to Fernandinho, he gives the link to Alexandro. Alexandro doesn't need a link, so it doesn't really matter. But Rui Costa goes in the spot, meaning he does play right center mid in game. If you see his goals and assists scored, they aren't very good, and the reason mostly why is he either is the assister of the assister, or he misses a lot of chances. And I just don't play him in an attacking role almost ever. I'll show you guys what I do. Next up, left wing spot, we go for the one, the only, the highest rated player, gold player in the game. We go for Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the best goal scoring records I have had with a player this year. 67 games played, 70 goals, and 30 assists. The fact that I can personally do this in FUT Champs is crazy because, and it kind of exemplifies how good this card really is, especially in FUT Champs. He's under 1.3 million now, meaning I have lost over 200k on this card, but it's fine. He's a monster, definitely worth it. So much fun to go ahead and play with. Then Premier League, at the striker spot, we go for the perfect link to Fernandinho, which gets both of them on full chem. We go for Gabriel Jesus. 92 games played, 42 goals, 44 assists. While that may not seem crazy good, it's almost a goal contribution a game, and he started off the weekend league with almost no goals and no assists because I had a bad run with him. I think I had 50 games played with him, like 15 goals and 10 assists. So in 40 games, he managed to get about 30 goals and about 30 assists. So that's 60 goal contributions in 40 games. That's fantastic, you know. High work rates, you can't really notice it. Weak foot and skill moves are amazing. I know he has an upgraded card, but I just decided to keep this one because it's 5,700 coins for a card that literally plays and sometimes outshines Cristiano Ronaldo, which is crazy to think about. So we need a strong link to Bakayoko. We could go for two players, and the one that I'm going to put in here is going to be a right winger, which I haven't used in the weekend league, so I don't know how good he's going to be, but I heard great things about his inform and his man of the match. We do have Willian, and the reason is because he gives a strong link to Bakayoko, but he would be a great cam, you know, great pace, dribbling, passing, 4-star, high. High might be a bit of a problem, so might the physical, but apart from that, 4-star, great pace, dribbling, passing, amazing card. I want to try him out with the Deadeye this weekend league. Gonna play him at cam, and if not, I'll show you guys right now what I switched to, but we could go for, and the one that I did play with this past weekend league was Inform Anthony Martial. I played it like this, Inform? Why did I say Inform? Normal Anthony Martial gets a strong link to Bakayoko, and that's how I did play the team. So I'm just going to set it like that, just because it still gets full chem. Everyone else gets perfect chem except Martial, which is just fine. And yeah, great goal scoring record in my opinion, especially with the way I play him and the amount of times that I sub him out. So going to our special cards, for our super subs, we go usually for Leon Bailey. Then we go for Muriel. We go for Alessandrini, and then we go for a gold card, which is from the Bundesliga. And I put this guy in all my bench teams. He's probably going to be on my bench for the rest of the year. I love this card so much. Leon Goretzka. We have 2 Leons on the team, which is kind of weird. But yeah, we have Leon Goretzka, my favorite center mid in the game. I love this guy so much. He is amazing. He just has everything, and he comes in so clutch for me. Alessandrini, as always, we know he is incredible, can change games by himself. Muriel, I don't really like, and you'll see why. Not many goals scored and not many goal contributions, and same with Leon Bailey. But I feel like Leon Bailey is more fun to play with. Alessandrini actually changes the game, and so does Goretzka. And I usually don't switch many players from my team, because I like my starting 11. But last weekend league, I did go ahead and bring on Gareth Bale quite a lot, who now has 200 games played for me and has not the greatest return, but I put him as a sub, So in my opinion, for a sub, that's actually pretty solid. And I'm actually very impressed. I don't like him as a starter for some reason. As a sub, he always changes the game by himself. So I really do like Gareth Bale. So in game, if I am starting off the game, I started off this way every single time. This is how I started off. So we go to 4-1-2-1-2-1-2. 4-1-2-1-2-2. That's what I wanted to say. And we go ahead and play the team like this. Fernandinho left center mid, Rui Costa right center mid, Bakayoko at CDM, and we have Gabriel Jesus at striker, and Ronaldo at striker, and then we have Anthony Martial at cam. Now, Anthony Martial usually doesn't do much the first 45 minutes, which is why I sub him out. He does his job, he gets the passes out and all that, but he just doesn't score, which is a bit of a problem, which is why I wanted to change him for Willian to see if Willian can make the difference, which is why I sub on Gareth Bale in the 45th minute. And if this doesn't work, then I do this, and then I bring on Alessandrini, and that almost always will change the game. Alessandrini's last resort, sub out Gabriel Jesus, and it does the job, So Ronaldo's a player that I'm never going to sub out, and then I sub out Fernandinho for Goretzka most of the time, or sometimes Bailey. It just depends how I'm feeling. But yeah, that is usually how the team does look at the start of the game. If I go down and I can't create chances by like the 30th minute, and I can see I can't break this guy down, I switch formations, and then I rock this for the first 45, and if not, I bring on Gareth Bale, I switch these two around, and I sub out Martial because I want to get a play with the left foot to get it to the back post, which is going to be Alessandrini. This team, the setup is amazing just because these two get the crosses in to these two tall players. We have 6 foot in Gareth Bale and 6'1". Look at these jumping stats, 95 and 88, 85 and 86, just great. And with the OP crossing methods that are now in the game, they do wonders. And Rui Costa at right mid is actually great. I really like him there. And these two at center mids, I have no problem with. And I can sometimes bring Goretzka on for like Bakayoko or something like that. And the defense, I almost never touch. Guys, that is where we will end the video. Let me go back to the original formation and set the team as to how it was. This is probably one of my favorite teams that I have played with this year, and I really do just enjoy every single player on the pitch. And hopefully I do go ahead and enjoy Willian. Willian is going to be a player I do try out this weekend league. Let me know what you guys think of him, if you guys have tried him, and if you guys have tried any of his special cards. Guys, this will be the end of the video. Hope you guys did enjoy the like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I've been talking for 13 minutes. I gotta go do stuff. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a fantastic day.